there's been a problem. Wait, is it really a problem? This is something that took place last weekend. A lot of YouTubers are quitting. Wait for this thing to load. Sorry if this recording is laggy, by the way. Who's quitting? Why, every YouTuber is quitting. Not really every.
Here for a little bit.
Yep. MatPat, Tom Scott, Meat Canyon, that's some weird dancey
So
name.
lately it really feels like all of my favorite YouTubers, all of the OGs, the originals, they're quitting. Even here in the Roblox space, a lot of Roblox creators have started to take a step back, like Dennis Daly. Obviously, if you've been a fan of Dennis for a long time, you'll know that the past few months he hasn't really uploaded that much. Actually, the last year, really. And of course, just a few weeks ago, he made this video here where we talked about the next chapter and how he is actually taking a step back from videos, at least for right now, to focus on game development, making Roblox games. And over the past few days, this topic of
I haven't even
quitting
played that.
YouTube,
I don't play
of
Roblox
retiring,
anymore.
It's become such a hot conversation, and I just wanted to add to it because I really have so much to say.
It really
The
has.
reason this whole conversation even started popping off was because MatPat from The Game Theorist, he made a video called Goodbye Internet where he announces his retirement. Here in a few months, he will be leaving Game Theory.
Yeah, actually, his last video will be on March 9th, that he will be in, so,
Internet and retiring to spend more time with his family. And over the past year, especially the past few months, there's been a lot of big YouTubers retiring. Captain Sparkles, the Minecraft YouTuber I grew up watching. Dan TDM, focused on family life. Stampy Longnose, who a few months ago announced that he's kind of leaving his main Minecraft series in the past. And of course, PewDiePie, who is also now a
that was like
dad.
6
Him
months
and his
ago.
wife moved to Japan. They're living out their life, retired, happy. But you see, none of those really hit me as much as MatPat's retirement video did. I was actually gonna do a video reacting to this video, but I couldn't. This video, it's deeply emotional for me. And I'm gonna try my best not to cry while talking about this. But, I mean, look, MatPat and Game Theory has been a huge inspiration for me, and I literally got at home with them. How old?
he really just
YouTubers
talks about his experiences as
really
a child.
just feels like another big part of my childhood making funny, dumb Minecraft videos anymore. And watching the MatPat retirement video, it really just feels like another big part of my childhood is just it leaving. Gone. I turned 27 at the end of this month. My childhood is over. A lot of the YouTubers that I grew up with, we're getting old, man. We're getting old. Sometimes I wish I could just, just for like one day, go back to like 2011, 2012, just experience childhood just one more day, because man, life was so simple. I remember as a kid, it's like, oh, life is so tough, but it's like not really. All you got to do is worry about doing your homework. You wake up, you go to school, you come home, you do your homework, and that's it, right? But then whenever you're an adult, you have so many different responsibilities, so many people rely on you. You gotta clean your own toilet.
It's not clickbait. On March 9th, I will be hosting my last Theory episode.
Yep, there
At
it
which
is.
point, I'll be handing off the channels to someone else. There it is. That's it.
His
Send
last
tweet.
big event, the FNAF
All done
movie,
here. That's all
I
you need to
guess,
know, right?
I think.
Oh, wow.
I think
Forgive
he
me,
was
by
in
the
the
way,
FNAF
if I'm a little bit more disorganized than usual. Normally, I would want to script out something like this pretty precisely. But with an announcement like this, I wanted to bring it back to just us. There's no one else in the room. There's no teleprompters. There's no nothing. It's just the way that this whole thing started. It's a conversation between us. And sorry that I keep getting emotional about this. I'll try not to, but it's a big deal. If you think about it, this channel is Steph and my first child, really. Before we had Ollie, before we had Skip, Catbat, it was this. This was our baby. This channel has been
18
going
million
for 13
subs.
years. I think in total it's somewhere around 1,200 theories. And only half of those are FNAF. Shocking. I know, we actually did stuff that wasn't FNAF related. But this has been a literal third of my life. And I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss this. I value what we have here. I value this conversation, this openness, this relationship that we share. And I'm sad that I won't be able to see you every week. Which then I guess prompts the question of like, why? Why am I doing this now? Why am I making this announcement today? Why am I walking away from the channels?
Why?
Well, to be honest, it was Tom Scott. You can blame Tom Scott. Tom just did his farewell video and I'm like, well, he was able to do it. I want to be able to fly away in a helicopter. Obviously, that's not it.
If I said that I hadn't thought, I'd be lying if I said that I hadn't thought about retire. I'd be lying if I said that I hadn't thought about retiring from making YouTube videos before. I've done the daily grind to death. I have made a lot of videos, a lot of them, and I'm super lucky to be able to just cruise along and still have people watch, and I'll be forever grateful for that. As much as I love playing games and making videos, sometimes I wonder, what am I doing? Is this really fulfilling for me? Am I really exploring my creativity, or am I just making things for the sake of it now? With the birth of my second son, I was able to take a long break and work on the things that actually matter to me, my life. Am I going to make sure I record and release a video on a game that just came out because it will get more views? Or shall I pass on that and go and take my kids to see Santa or something? You know which one I chose. Not only is this mentally much more healthy, but I've also managed to break the mental
This was
cycle
February
of
last year,
needing
so
to make videos.
Santa
Now,
kinda gone
I
by
want
now.
to, and that's kind of why I'm sharing this. I put up a community post while I was away to ask you guys what you wanted from me when I came back, and I was really surprised by the results. I thought everyone would be like, more videos is better, but you were completely the opposite, and this has shaped the way I'm going to tackle my videos from now on. Am I retiring from making YouTube videos completely? No, that would be stupid. But I am retiring
See?
from the YouTube mindset. From now on, I'm gonna focus on being much more creative with my videos, taking
You did
my
say
time
this
with
like a
them,
year ago.
and just putting out stuff that I'm either really proud of or just really interested in. I have a lot of hobbies that I
he
just
didn't
pushed
upload-
to
he
the
hasn't
side
uploaded
when I
a lot
started
last year.
YouTube 10 years ago, such as drawing, animation, storytelling, and music too. And I would love to not only allow more time for that in my personal life, but also integrate some of that stuff into the content I upload here too. And I hope that you can be excited for that with me. If you want it put simply, here's how it's gonna be. I currently have 3 channels. Rest in peace, more TDM. This one, Dan TDM, is where I'll upload my best stuff. Don't worry, Minecraft and gameplay isn't going anywhere. It just means I'm going to experiment a little bit more and hopefully upload more variety content here too. I'm planning on making Dan TDM Live the most active channel in terms of uploads. This is where most other gameplay is going to sit. Indie
Actually, I kinda wanna
games,
see-
longer let's plays, content which I can literally send to my fantastic editors, let them work their magic on it, and then upload it. The classic kind of Dan TDM style. A lot more chilled out, a lot more casual, and if that's your kind of thing, then make sure you check out Dan TDM Live. And subscribe too. Finally, we have Dan TDM Shorts, where
It's just short
vertical
videos.
highlights from all channels will be uploaded. So if you don't have time to watch the longer stuff, or you just want to catch some funny moments you may have missed, then that might be the place for you. Overall, I'm extremely lucky to be able to even make a video like this. I feel like I've poured my entire life and soul into making YouTube videos for 10 years. And now I'm working on making room for not just content, but also my personal life too. So ultimately, I don't miss out on my kids growing up. Thank you for listening, and I really hope you do stick around.
About this is because a lot of kids, actually, I think, in fact, the majority of kids, there was a study done, and the majority of kids, when asked what job they want to be whenever they grow up, they say YouTuber, you know, like a content creator, a streamer. They don't say, you know, like police officer, actress, singer. They don't say anything like that. They say YouTuber, right? And being a YouTuber is very, very, very difficult. And I promise this is all going to tie back in as to why, you know, a lot of us are, you know, stepping back and retiring. But you see, a lot of people think that being a YouTuber is just kind of like playing games all day, you know, and like that's not the case. Up until 3 years ago, I was doing everything myself, recording videos, editing videos, everything, making thumbnails. Everything was done by myself, and my schedule was insane. Like, I was literally hurting myself, mentally, probably physically too, just because of the schedule that I had, you know? Back in 2017, 2018, I would literally wake up at like 9 a.m., stream for a few hours in the morning, record and edit a new video immediately after, eat lunch somewhere in there, and then after finishing a video, I would stream again for another 3 or so hours. And by the time I did all of that, it was 10 o'clock at night. Literally my whole day was just YouTube, you know, streaming, making videos, streaming. And then whenever I finished, it was 10 o'clock at night. It was time to go to bed. But I didn't do that. I stayed up till about 2 a.m. just to play a few video games with my friends, you know, and then and then I would get like 5 hours of sleep. And that was my schedule for like 3 years, every single day, 5 hours sleep. It was not healthy. And I remember one day I was about to go to bed and I just couldn't do it anymore. You know, I broke down, I was crying, I was upset. It was just like I couldn't physically do it anymore. Because I mean, that's the thing about YouTube, right? About the grind. You have to constantly be on the treadmill, because the moment you step off the treadmill, the YouTube algorithm, the audience, however you want to phrase it, right? You're at risk of being forgotten. You're at risk of losing your relevance. You're at risk of fading away into the background. And so if you want to stay on top, you have to keep grinding and grinding and grinding non-stop every single day. And it's gotten better. You know, obviously I have a team now. I have people that help me out, and everything's fine now. I'm great. I feel great. I'm good. But then of course in 2020 you had the pandemic. You know, and I don't plan on retiring anytime soon. It's just watching the MatPat video, watching the Captain Sparkles video, watching the Dan TDM video. It's just like, one day that's going to be me. You know, like I'm not a kid anymore. One day I'm going to be a dad. I'm going to have kids. And whether it's 10 years from now, whether it's 20 years from now, whether it's 30, whether it's 50 years from now, maybe I'm 70 years old still doing this. Welcome back to another Roblox video. I don't even know if Roblox will be around in 70 years. Who knows, man? But like one day, all the YouTubers you watch right now, whether it's me, whether it's Flamingo, whether it's, you know, Sketch, we're going to have that same video. We're going to have that same MatPat video of like, hey, we're retiring. You know, like we're entering the next part of our lives, you know? And it's very scary and kind of a sad thing to think about, you know? It's also weird to think about, because no matter how many YouTubers retire, there's always new creators coming up, you know? There's always new content creators and YouTubers, and TikTokers and streamers to take our place, you know? And to carry the mantle forward. I honestly don't know where I'm going with this video. It's just the MatPat retirement. It really has, you know, kind of affected me in a way. And I know that's a very cheesy thing to say, but it just feels like we're entering like the next era of YouTube. You know, like all of us OGs.
That
you know,
is gonna be the sentence that ends it. Yeah, I feel like it's just that it's just, you know. It's kind of sad that popular YouTubers are quitting, you know. I haven't been watching YouTube that long. I've been watching since, like, summer of 2020. Pandemic. Well, actually, maybe it was the summer of 2019. It was the summer of 2020, so, anyways, yeah, that's something on YouTubers quitting. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later.